Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel Brain Bridge. I am Vaibhav Kulshrestha and this is answer writing program series in which we are learning the art of answer writing. This is the sixth question of Geography GS. Discuss the consequences of climate change on their food security in tropical countries. This question was asked in 2023. So first step, that is answer format, and there are three part. First is intro, second is main body, and the third is conclusion. In this question, the main thing which was asked was, what are the consequences of climate change on food security in tropical countries? सो कंसिक्वेंसेस के बारे में पूछा गया है ड्यू टू क्लाइमेट चेंज और फूड सिक्योरिटी से रिलेटेड है. इट मींस इन इंट्रोडक्शन सेक्शन हम चाहें तो उसमें कुछ लिख सकते हैं, अदरवाइज वी कैन डायरेक्टली स्टार्ट फ्रॉम द मेन बॉडी. कंसिक्वेंसेस हम दिखाएंगे और कैसे उससे ओवरकम होना है, उसके लिए क्या हमें करना है, वो पार्ट हम मेन बॉडी में लिखेंगे. एंड देन इन कंक्लूजन थोड़ा सा उसको एक्सप्लेन कर देंगे. सो मेन बॉडी से ही स्टार्ट करते हैं. क्लाइमेट चेंज पोजेज सिग्निफिकेंट चैलेंजेस टू फूड सिक्योरिटी इन ट्रॉपिकल कंट्रीज ड्यू टू रेंज ऑफ interconnected factors. The first factor is impact on crop yield. If temperature increases, then it can lead to heat stress on crops, which will reduce the yield of staple food like rice, maize, wheat. Tropical crops like cassava and yams are also affected, though some may be more resilient. So, due to temperature increase, crop yield will decrease. Second thing, precipitation will also decrease. It will alter the rainfall pattern, including more frequent droughts and intense storm, disrupt growing seasons and water availability, negatively impacting crop yields. Third is pest and diseases. Due to high temperature, it will increase humidity and it can enhance the proliferation of pest and plant diseases, further decrease the agricultural productivity. It means crop yield will decrease. Okay, so second factor, that is water availability. Because temperature will increase, then there would be several droughts. So prolonged dry periods decrease water availability for irrigation, directly affecting food production. Countries reliant on rain-fed agriculture like India are particularly vulnerable. Next, floods. Increasing flooding can also damage crops, erode topsoils, disrupt planting schedules. Flooding also contaminate water supplies and affecting both crop irrigation and drinking water. Third factor is soil erosion. Intense rainfall and storms could lead to soil erosion, which will reduce the land fertility and its ability to sustain crops. Second is salinization. Rising sea levels and intrusion of salt water into coastal agricultural areas and coastal sweetwater sources. Then it will degrade the soil, making it less productive. So this is soil degradation factor. Next one is fisheries and marine resources. Rising sea temperature affect fish population and migration pattern. It will disrupt local fisheries also, which many tropical communities rely on for protein. Second thing is coral bleaching. Corals are very important for marine environment, marine biosphere. Warmer oceans cause coral bleaching. Coral would be dead there. So, which destroys habitat for many marine species and reduce fish stock. Next thing is acidification. Due to ocean acidification, it will affect shellfish and other marine organisms, impacting the marine food chain and consequently human food resources. Next is livestock production. Due to heat, due to increased temperature, it can also stress livestock, due to which their productivity will reduce in terms of meat, milk, eggs. Water scarcity. Livestock require substantial water resources and reduced availability will affect their health and productivity. Next thing is posture degradation. Changes in rainfall and temperature can degrade postures, affecting grazing patterns and availability of fodder. तो अगर खाना नहीं होगा तो फिर किस तरीके से प्रोडक्शन हो सकता है. 6 is economic and social impact. Food prices. Reduced agricultural productivity leads to higher food prices because there would be mismatch between demand and supply, making food less affordable for vulnerable population. Livelihood की बात करें, then many tropical countries have economies that are heavily dependent on agriculture. Climate change impact can reduce income from farming and fishing, increasing poverty and reducing access to food. Next thing, migration. जब हर जगह से परेशान होगा तो माइग्रेट तो करना ही पड़ेगा. So food insecurity can drive migration from rural to urban areas or even across borders, leading to social and political tensions. Next thing, nutrition and health. Dietary change देखने को मिलेगा. It will reduce availability of traditional staple crops, which can lead to dietary changes. Potential increasing malnutrition and health issue will increase. Food quality, it will also degrade. Climate stress can affect the nutritional quality of crops, with some studies suggesting reduced protein and micronutrient content under elevated carbon dioxide conditions. So these are the factors or these are the consequences of climate change on food security. Now there would be some strategies by adapting which we can mitigate the negative effects. So adaptation and mitigation strategies, it would be the second part of man body. First point, improved agricultural practices, developing and disseminating climate resilient crop varieties, improving irrigation efficiency, and adopting sustainable land management practices. Next thing, diversification, encouraging crop and livelihood diversification. Crop diversification, livelihood diversification will increase to reduce dependence on a narrow range of food sources. Third point, infrastructure development. By investing in infrastructure to manage water resources effectively, including dams, reservoirs, flood defenses. Next point, policy and governance. We will form or we will make some policies. So strengthening policies and governance to support adaptation strategies, provide social safety nets, and it will enhance food distribution system. Next thing is international cooperation. Enhancing international cooperation to provide technical and financial support to tropical countries for climate adaptation for resilience building. So these are the strategies by using which we can mitigate the negative impact of the climate change on food security. So now in conclusion part, climate change significantly threatens food security in tropical countries through its multifaceted impact on agriculture, water resources, and marine ecosystem. Addressing these challenges require a comprehensive approach which include technologies, innovations, sustainable practices, and a strong policy framework. So that is all for today. If you have any question or comment, leave them down below. Make sure to subscribe my channel Brain Bridge for more great educational content. See you next time. Thank you.